go.
All right, go. I'll tweet us out.
Yep, should be live now.
Go.
It's crazy.
All right.
All right. You ready to get started?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Gaming with the Bros Cast, episode 302. My name is Harrison. I'm joined by my brother Nick, as always. Nick, how are you doing on this chilly Monday? It was warm earlier, and then all of a sudden it's cold again.
It's getting weird.
It's getting
Got
weird.
windy.
It's pollen's out.
The pollinating.
The great pollening.
Great pollinating. The happening. The pollinating. Yeah, I mean, God, I'm pretty unaffected by pollen, so.
Yeah, it doesn't really. I've never really had. The only time I really ever sneeze is if I'm cutting grass and all the dust flies up, dirt. Yeah, pollen's luckily never really affected me.
Yeah, I've never had a big beef with pollen.
Yeah.
Other than it just kind of looking grimy.
Yeah, it just makes everything look gross.
Yeah. Like I don't like seeing like the pollen footprints.
No, that's
on the streets.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Not good.
Yeah, that's the absolute worst.
Yeah, we're vibing over here.
Yeah.
Glorious Monday, Great weekend. Warm weather.
Warm weather. The greatest.
That's just the greatest, man.
Yeah.
So nice.
Yep. Sat outside on Saturday, chilled out. It was great. And even today was nice, and until about 5:30, and then it started getting cool again. And that's supposed to get cold for tomorrow. I think the high of tomorrow is like 55. So I'm just ready for that warm weather.
Dude, I'm ready for it to be over.
Yeah. I went outside and cut grass for the first time. So that was good.
Nice.
Picked up my front yard was atrocious. There was just like fallen sticks everywhere from the storm and just over the winter. So I got out there and I was like, let me not be a lazy piece of shit and actually get out there and do some stuff.
Well, dude, so mom and dad came over because mom watches Pierce on Mondays and dad came too. He got more stuff done around our house than I have in the past year. Like he was weed eating. He put out grass seed. He put lattice up for our deck, which I've been meaning to do for a long time. I just mentioned it in passing, and then he was at Lowe's and he texted me. He said, "What color lattice do you want?"
Oh, if you're not ready for dad to come to a project, don't mention it until you're ready.
Yeah, I mean it was great.
Yeah,
I mean, so happy that he came and did all that stuff because I would not have done it. But yeah, it's just amazing. Like it's great having retired parents.
Oh yeah, just kind of
It's different. It's a different energy.
Yeah. Carefree.
Yeah.
Carefree, and then do endless projects.
Yeah. Seriously.
Well, they did all the projects at their house that they're going to do, so now they need some other stuff to do.
They made the secret room. They did
I have a
table.
They came earlier and swapped out our truck and their Jeep, and I have Kellen busted a panel in our window on our shed, and it's been like that for like a year, since the summer. I just haven't really worried about it. And then dad just happened to see it the other day and he's like, was that broken? I was like, oh yeah, Kellen busted it out. And then it's like, well, we'll come over here and fix it.
You haven't fixed it yet?
No, I haven't.
It's good. It's a good project for you though, Dad.
Yeah, go for it. But yeah, we'll dive into kind of the topic of the show that I kind of just thought about earlier is Crimson Desert, and we're talking about like do reviews really matter in the grand scheme of video games, because the internet wants to tell you one thing, but the sales tell you a different story. So we'll talk about that here in a moment. But Nick, what have you been playing?
Well, I'll start with Village. So, been continuing my way through Resident Evil Village. I'm at the point where I've done the reservoir, done Moro's Reservoir.
I'm the
I'm the
best.
best. It's a fun area. It's a bit more like it's a bit longer than I remember it.
Mhm.
Like it was like a 20-minute section. I thought it was.
I mean,
more
they run
like a
across
20-minute
like
section.
the floating debris and stuff like that, and yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's cool.
It's cool.
It's cool.
It's definitely cool the first time through.
Yeah.
Like I remember having a lot of fun with it the first time I played it. And then I did the stronghold section, which I don't know if you remember this, but it's like the one where you just fight gank after gank of the werewolves, and you go down into this stronghold, and you're like making your way across
Oh yeah.
area.
Yeah.
And then you fight the
big guy.
guy with the hammer.
Yeah.
And that was super fun.
Yeah.
Like super fun in third person. And now I'm at the point where I need to go to Heisenberg's factory.
Okay.
So I'm pretty close to the end of the game.
Yeah. They're not long. Like they're not long games at all. Like,
Yeah.
I say like maybe 7 and 8 are even shorter than 9.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, 8. I think 8's shorter than 7.
I don't know. 7's
know.
pretty.
Seven's pretty short.
I finished 7. I think I definitely beat it under 8 hours. So it wasn't a very long game. But yeah, I did boot up 8 as well. And I have gotten to real early, like the point where you are going to the not the church, but like going to that field, and then you're meeting up with like the survivors.
The house, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm at that save point right there, and then I've got to like do that part.
Nice.
Yeah, super fun in third person.
Yeah, it's like a different game.
Feels like it really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I never went back when they did all the updates. Like I played through the Shadow of Rose DLC, and I think that was third person only. I don't think they had a first person for that one. And then they added in third person for base RE Village. But yeah, super cool. That first part is still
I'm loving it.
Very intense.
I forgot how much I loved Village when it came out. And it hits all those Resident Evil notes. I talked about it last week, but like the crafting stuff and all the weapons you can unlock and buy. Just I think Village gets a lot of unnecessary hate because it really does try to emulate 4 a little bit, and I don't think it's as good of a game as 4, but
no,
like it holds up pretty well.
Yeah,
holds up better than I think people remember it holding up. So
I think so. And then I'll talk about 7 I went through and finished. So like the end sequence when you're on the boat and stuff like that, I like this so much better this time for whatever reason. And it's not that I was really more overpowered. It's just the moment that you get the machine gun, like it really changes the game, because you can really just kind of not worry about the mold anymore. The mold, I don't love the mold as like an enemy design. They're very, very bullet spongy. But once you get to that section and you get the machine gun, you can take them down pretty quickly. Like the molds suck in the Baker house when you're going through the basement and stuff like that. That's probably the hardest part of the game, just because you only have the gun, like your pistol and maybe the shotgun at that point if you did the puzzle for that. And yeah, I don't know that. I guess it is possible. I think the game wants you to do more running than actually fighting in the early parts. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that like I forgot about, like as far as the guns go. Like I forgot that there was the flamethrower. I think I remember, but like the grenade launcher, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
And then you get the machine gun. And then I found a toy axe, but I don't remember what I did do with that. I'm not sure if there was a puzzle I used that for.
There must be.
Yeah. Or if you use that, maybe the toy, because there's the part like once you get out of the initial Baker scene when you're around the table and you escape Jack and you go out into like the foyer, there's that shotgun room that you can immediately
Mhm.
grab a shotgun, but then the door will close. So you have to either find the broken shotgun or there's a toy shotgun that you can find. I'm not sure if the toy axe can be used in that particular puzzle, so I'm not really sure what that one was for. But
I don't think so.
yeah, either way, game still holds up. It's a lot
Yeah.
of fun.
And like there's all the post game unlockables as well.
I did, yeah. I did go through the End of Zoe DLC, which I never did when it initially came out. That one's cool, man. Like
Yeah, it's a fun one.
you start out as Mr. Joe Baker, the brother of Jack, and he's kind of checking on everything, and everything's already gone to hell. And then he meets up like right after. It's after like Jack has been defeated, and
Yeah.
and Zoe's she was already infected, but she's starting to like crystallize, and you have to like find the cure. But it's ridiculous because you're like throwing spears at alligators that have been infected, and punching Mold, which he's not a super powered guy. He's just a normal uninfected guy, but he just punches the Mold.
Doesn't he have like a special fist thing?
At the very end, like when you're
Yeah.
when you get back to the house, and you do the final encounter, you get like the powered up like fist, which is super awesome. And then once you beat it, then you can go back through that story with the fist from the beginning. So that's cool.
It would be cool if you could take that fist into the main game.
That'd be sick.
That'd be fun.
But yeah, I forgot how much like DLC they did for that game, like all the mini games and stuff like that. Like they have all the videotapes that you can go through and do, which is super cool. But yeah, that DLC was pretty absurd.
Pretty wild.
Yeah.
Did you play through the Chris DLC, like Not a Hero?
I played through it when the game first came out, like after. So I don't know if I'm gonna go back and finish it or go through it this time. Because I don't plan on playing Resident Evil 7 again. I don't think for quite a while. I think I've had my fill after beating RE9 4 times, and even like Village. Like I don't know if I'm gonna beat it on this playthrough. Just because I've been playing so much Resident Evil games lately, so it's like I don't want to completely burn myself out. But man,
I still want to go to 0 or not 0. 1 remake.
Yeah,
and actually play through that one.
Well,
file.
Yeah, that's the rumor though, right? Is remake and
like,
Veronica.
That's like 3 years away. Like Veronica's next year, and then 0, and then remake. So it's theoretically three remakes away.
Yeah, that's true. But they pump those games out, so like you don't. Yeah,
they do.
You don't have to wait. We won't have to wait too long for those.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. But yeah, 7 absolutely holds up. Visually, it still looks really good, except for that beginning. I think I mentioned last week, where it was just like so bright and just like
very good,
so brown. And even like 8 in third person, because it was obviously created initially in first. Like when you're walking through like the snow in that beginning, like all the tree limbs are like got a mind of their own. They're just like going everywhere. And the hair in 7 for Mia is
pretty atrocious,
pretty bad. And I remember it being like kind of bad, like on Xbox or PlayStation 4 when I played it. So it's not necessarily like a Switch 2 thing, but yeah, the hair was just like all over the place. Like had like a mind of its own. But yeah,
Ethan's hair looks fine in 8.
Yeah, it looks fine. And like Mia's hair like looks fine. Like I don't have any, not issue, but I haven't seen anything crazy with Mia's. But they definitely pulled it back. I think like more. It's like more of like instead of just down and about
and flowing.
But once like Mia transforms, like in that initial part, like it definitely like is still very creepy. Like when you're going down, like after you kind of go up the stairs and then you're going around at the house and kind of looking around, and then you have to go back down the stairs and like
she crawls up.
And she's crawling up. Yeah,
it's a fucking freaky game, dude.
Yeah,
it has its moments for sure.
Yeah, super creepy. So yeah, Nick, Pokemon Pokopia. I'm about 70. I'm probably about closer to 75 hours in this game now.
I think I'm like 45.
Yeah, I mean, what more can I say about this game than I did last week? I mean, I think it's, I mean,
Is it edging
RE9 and
Requiem?
Pokopia are like right on like the cusp of like the front runner for game of the year, which breaks my heart because, you know, out of all the Resident Evil games recently, I don't think that it's ever been my number one for that year. Just for whatever reason, something else comes out and it takes it.
What beat it in Village year? Was it Assassin's Creed or Ori?
No, Village. What
Yeah.
year did that come out? 2022, right?
It's 21.
21. Maybe Metroid Dread? Metroid Dread, Halo Infinite, and then Resident Evil?
Yeah.
Because Elden Ring was 2022, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was Dread. Yeah, it was Dread that year.
Yeah, 2021. Yeah, May 7th, 2021.
Yeah, that was Dread year.
Yeah, that was Dread's year. So yeah, just for whatever, just there's always been that one that takes it over. So we'll see about this year, but there's still a lot of games,
and there's still the DLC that could
come out
this year, and I think that could also bump it up a little bit.
Absolutely.
I still need to finish my Insanity run.
Yeah.
On Requiem, but that is taking the backseat to my replay of Village and of course Pokemon Pokopia, which has taken over my mind share for gaming at the moment.
Yeah, man, it's like one of those like, even if when I was playing through like 7, I would say, okay, I gotta log into Pokopia and do like get the stamp or whatever, and then I always get sidetracked with something.
Mm-hmm.
A Pokemon either shows up and I get an idea or inspiration to build something, or I get an item, or
something.
Like, oh well, you know, there's the increased like items you could find throughout the world that are like in the blocks and in the water.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I got to clear all those in every map and then go through there and
in every map. And
I got to check the shop and make sure there's no recipe that I haven't gotten already. And yeah, just, man.
Are you still like focusing your efforts on Withered Wastelands?
Yeah, I want to jump over into Bleak Beach and kind of play around there, and I have a little bit, but yeah, that's still there's a couple of spots that I've already got planned out for Withered Wasteland that I want to eventually tap into.
Yeah, I'm getting some ideas.
Yeah,
it's really getting my creative juices flowing. Like I love all the content I'm seeing on X and on TikTok.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Such cool shit in Pokopia.
Yeah, it's such a like, in comparison to like Animal Crossing, like it kind of blows it out of the water for me. Like every item like I get, like I care about for the most part. And I like the fact that like for comparison compared to Animal Crossing, like in Animal Crossing, when you find like a specific item, like a decoration, it doesn't show the decorations icon in green. It's just a little leaf, and that's pretty lame. Kind of lazy, in my opinion. You know, I don't know why exactly it's that way, but yeah, even the small things like that in the game. And then recently I found out from Pokopia that like if you create like a little habitat, you know, there's certain Pokemon that'll come there, obviously, and then there's 2 or 3 that could potentially come there, and one is, you know, one is more rare than the others. I found out recently that if you create multiple habitats, multiple same habitats, it increases the chances of that rare Pokemon to spawn in either any of those. Because at first I was like, maybe they're not spawning because that's a Pokemon's home and that's their habitat and they're just not going to spawn there. But yeah, I found out that if you create more, it increases the likelihood of the rare version to spawn. Because I had done that. I think I did like the road habitat for, I can't remember the name. It's like the little slug Pokemon. But I built another one, and then like the next time I logged on, the other version was there too. So I was like, oh, okay, well that theory checked out.
So they can come even if a Pokemon's already living there?
Yeah. It just increases the chance of that Pokemon to spawn in that specific habitat.
Okay. That's good to know.
So that's cool. Yeah.
There's just so much nuance to this game. It's like a mile wide and a mile deep.
Yeah.
I don't know. You can literally do anything. Like you can be driven by the creativity aspect of it, of like building specific homes for specific Pokemon, or
Mhm.
completing the Pokédex,
Yeah.
building all the habitats, getting all the items. Like there's so many branches to go down, and like that is a testament of what you were saying earlier, where you log on just to get the stamp, and you're like, well, damn, I can build
Go
this
away.
waterfall over here, or like,
And then or you see the little orange text bubble of or the yellow
yeah,
text bubble, and you're like, I love that too. You don't have to actually necessarily go check that habitat. You know that they're there, and then
mhm,
the Pokemon are always like, "Oh,
what's
who's
that?
there? What is that?" Yeah, this game is just
It's so
so
reactive too.
charming.
Like
Yeah,
like you
man.
build a house and Pokemon come up to it and they're like, whoa, classic,
Yeah.
classic Harrison, classic Nick. Like that, this looks awesome. Come in, slam the door, and like
Yeah,
when a Pokemon moves in, they immediately go inside of the house and like take advantage of whatever you've put in there. Like your Magikarp video,
yeah,
you build this entire aquarium for Magikarp, and he goes in and immediately goes up the waterfall, which is
yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, and I think that's, like, part of it too. It's like that's why I think we both enjoyed Elden Ring so much when that first came out, is because we were
Mhm,
making so much TikTok videos and,
mhm.
like, they were doing super well, so that's always fun, but then just making videos in general is super fun, and, um, yeah, with this one, it's like, yeah, it's like, "Oh, a new Pokemon showed up. I'm gonna make a little story time about building you a home because that's fun." Or, "Hey, I just built this little restaurant and I wanna show it off to the people." Or,
Yeah,
here's a secret waterfall video,
waterfall.
waterfall, or just, "Hey, did you know that the Game Boys can link together?" And, like, they didn't have to do that, but it just you could tell that you could just feel, like, the love and creativity that they're
Yeah,
pouring into
they
this game.
they cooked.
Yeah. This is
They
I
cooked.
think this is outside of, like, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I think this is the best Pokemon game, like, ever made, and I don't think it's close. Like,
Yeah.
it is so good, and I think I'm, maybe right around 170 Pokemon, so I still have a long ways to go. I think there's 300 in the game,
Mhm.
so there's still a lot left, that I don't know about. Have you messed around with, did you find I can't remember what we talked about last week. Did you find, like, the unknown wall?
I found the wall, and
Okay,
I've been placing the mysterious
okay.
blocks there, but I
Yeah,
haven't
I'm probably
checked it.
missing, like, 7 or 8, and then do you know what Pokemon is on there?
No, not yet.
Okay, I won't tell you then.
Yeah,
I
don't
don't
speak then.
hasn't happened to me, but I'm starting to the way that
You
I've
see where it's
pieced it out,
going.
I'm like, "Oh my god,
Probably
this is
like
gonna
it's
be
probably
awesome."
Groudon or something.
It's not
Okay.
Groudon.
Mewtwo?
Which
No,
but
not
yeah,
Mewtwo.
which Kyogre's in the game, so I would assume Groudon would be. That's the
Yeah,
counterpart. Or, like, Rayquaza? That would be pretty sick.
maybe it's Mew?
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Hmm.
a it's a crazy game, man.
Yeah.
It's a crazy game. Yeah, because I haven't looked. Like, I saw one video the other day or earlier today. Like, if you get the cannon thing, like, and you have a Voltorb near it, the Voltorb
I've
will
done that.
jump in the can and then blow up rocks. I'm like,
Yeah,
"What
I've
the
done that,
hell?"
and, like, I was
That's
like,
phenomenal.
"This is" it's not a super viable way to destroy terrain, but it's a fun way to do it.
And then it's like, okay, well, I definitely can't place this near a Voltorb because he's just gonna start destroying the terrain.
Yeah. Well, I've seen other videos of people, like, hosting a cloud island, and people would bring cannons and Voltorbs and start breaking the island, like,
No, that's
breaking the
crazy.
structures and everything, like terrorism on these Dream Islands.
Yeah, there's just so
No.
much stuff. There's so much, like, funny and just unique and,
Mhm.
like, genuinely cool stuff. I'm kind of obsessed with, like, my graveyard area. Like, I just keep adding to it, and, like, I showed Kellen, my son, but I took the Dragonite doll and I enclosed him in, like, this just, like, mini building and then have glass walls on it, so he's, like, mummified in the lore that I've created for for my world.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Have you seen the videos of people, like, making spooky areas at the edge of the map near the fog of war? So it's
Ooh, that's cool.
foggy and
Yeah.
kinda spooky-ish, like, that
Oh,
would be
see,
a good
man.
place to put the graveyard too.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and
Trying to
then,
think.
like, the other day, like, I saw your video of your train that you did, and I saw you made, like, the land bridge connecting the gate for and Withered Wasteland.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I got to do that. So I made like a whole path. I'm also obsessed with like putting railings up so that
Yeah.
whenever there's a path, like I immediately put a railing. I'm like, well, if the
Mhm.
humans were there, like you got to make it safe for them.
Right. Yeah. They don't want to
So
fall and
that's
die.
yeah. I'm like creating like just fun little stories within
It's
that mean nothing to nobody, and I only mean something to me. But it's like, oh,
Hey, but it's important. I mean, it's
yeah,
exactly what the game wants you to do, and it's how it wants you to feel too. Like,
yeah. I kind of wish. My only gripe about this game, I think, is the storage system. Something needs to be done because it is out of
I think
hand.
I think it'll get patched.
Like, just give me a PC or something. Like, give me just a PC, and then I can just store everything in there, and it'll categorize it for me.
I wonder
Because
what the
like,
were.
just make it endless. Because I built like my little hub for all my stuff, but I've exhausted it because I just have too much. So I dug underground and made like an underground bunker and put more storage boxes in there.
I've seen some creative solutions.
Well, I've seen like the ones where you take the picture frames and you put the item, because if you can put any item in a picture frame and it'll make a picture of it, which is
like
cool.
you really have a whole storage container for tomatoes. Like then you have to go to each storage container to drop off stuff.
See,
Like,
I would assume that you just put whatever food item you want, and then you just put all the food in that one.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Food in one, all the terrain blocks in one.
Yeah.
Materials in one.
Do you, maybe this is because I really have not played my Switch 2 in handheld like really at all since I got it. Like I'm more of just a TV guy. I don't know if it's just me but when I'm looking for an item in my inventory, I have a hard time finding it sometimes. And like I'll scan through it like 5 or 6 times, and I'm like, I just picked this thing up. Where is it?
I auto sort and then go to
yeah. I started doing that too.
Yeah, and that helps a lot.
Yeah, and maybe just because I'm playing like on a 65-inch TV and I'm 8 feet away, so that's probably it. But yeah, I was getting frustrated. I'm like, where is this item that I picked? Like I just picked it up, but it's not in my inventory. I started to crash out a little bit.
No, it's happened to me too. Like, because you have four.
Yeah, 4 rows, and then you have like
rows, yeah.
like the one that you can like have on your screen at all times. I forget what it's called, but
yeah, the quick menu or whatever.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, this game I could see myself playing it for like another 40 hours. Like easily, just with all the creativity that you can do. And then I'm sure I'm kind of done with this hot pip event. Like I'm ready for something to be done. Like give me like a weekly event. I don't need it to be like 3 or 4 weeks.
It's like that Animal Crossing Easter event all over again.
And like I refuse to do the whole time skip stuff. Like I'm just gonna play the game as intended.
I've never felt the need to do it.
Like, yeah, because like just like Animal Crossing, like all those events I think are already in the game technically, so you could get to that stuff. But yeah, if they ever do like brand new events, or like a new Pokemon can be discovered, or they make new items for the game, like I would come back every single time for any of that stuff.
I mean, they have like 700 Pokemon they could add.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, there's over 1,000. So
yeah,
and there's a lot. But yeah, this game is absolutely a front runner for Game of the Year for me. If you would have told me that a month ago, I would have said no shot. But as the previews came out and you were like, here's some birthday money, do with it what you will, but get Pokopia. which was great, because I was like borderline before you had sent me that. I was like, do I pick it up physical and just have the key card, whatever. I personally don't give a shit about key cards. They don't bother me the slightest. But this type of game, I would never want physical, because I just
want to have it on your system at all times.
Yeah, I want to be able to just play it anytime I want, because it's been such a okay, I'm gonna play this for like 30 minutes and then I'll jump over into Resident Evil or whatever else.
And then it turns into 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours.
I gotta connect these roads, man.
Yeah,
I gotta build out this city. I gotta get it ready for them.
I need to put these fire Pokemon to work. They're
God. Everyone has just enslaved their fire Pokemon.
It's bad. It's bad.
Meanwhile, like all the water Pokemon are getting aquariums and water structures, and all the grass Pokemon are getting greenhouses and all this cool stuff. Meanwhile,
The grass Pokemon do their work. You know, they take care of the seeds and stuff like
oh
that.
yeah, they have work to do as well.
But it takes them like 10 seconds to do all that, and then the fire ones are just huffing and puffing, making bricks and ore, like ingots and stuff like that. Like, there was one time I'm in my like Charmander and Charmeleon and Charizard habitat, like I put in like 100 squishy clays, and then I put in like, I don't know, 50 or 60 ingots in each furnace. So like I was like, y'all are gonna be here for a while.
Putting the whole
And then like sometimes you'll like they will take a break on their own. And then I come back and I'm like, all right, this break has been over 15 minutes. Let's get
union
back
break is
to
over,
it.
man.
I'll call him. I'll whip out that honey real quick and say, let's go.
Man, putting 3 generations of family to work.
Yeah.
Between Charizard, Charmeleon, Charmander.
It's so good. Yeah, I love it.
Good stuff.
All right, well let's dive over into the news, and we'll kind of start with that and like kind of the question of the week. But the question is, yeah, do reviews really matter in the grand scheme of video games? What's kind of your answer on that?
It depends.
Yeah.
I think for hyper hyped for super hyped games like Crimson Desert, like an Elden Ring, I'm trying to think of other examples. GTA 6
when that comes out, like
2077, like any of those games. I don't think reviews matter that much unless they're atrocious, like in the 60s and the 50s.
I'm sure some people like on, because like they were only doing PC reviews. So I'm sure people did buy it on Xbox and PlayStation and maybe saw that it wasn't as smooth as experience as they wanted.
Yeah.
And they were able to refund. I haven't heard as much about that, like in comparison to Cyberpunk. Like that was like bad.
But yeah, it was really bad on the old consoles.
Yeah.
But like for games like Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah.
Or even Pokemon Pocopia to an extent, I think reviews really do matter. And for Prime 4, like if that would have scored in the 90s, I think that would have done, double the amount of sales as it did in its launch month.
Yeah, it definitely would have like helped out a lot for sales if people aren't really fans of the Metro Prime series and the game got like a 92 or something like that. If people are like, oh, well, Switch 2 is brand new. Maybe there's not much to play if you're not playing any other games, or maybe there's just nothing else. Like maybe Kirby didn't do it for you, or Zelda Age of Imprisonment didn't do it for you. So you got this cool first person adventure kind of game. So yeah, I think in Metro Prime's 4 case, like it would have sold a lot better. Or
I mean, look at
more.
Dread, like that one reviewed extremely well. I think it was an 89.
Yeah,
and I think because of that, it lifted it up and it became the highest selling in the franchise. So like, it can help, it can hurt, but for cases like Crimson Desert, which is kind of the reason behind this question, I don't think it mattered too much for them. No. Because
this game was already, and I don't know if it was necessarily just the marketing this game did, or how well, but like it was kind of a vaporware game for a little bit. We weren't quite sure if this thing was real, and then we started seeing more and more of it, and we're like, man, this is too good to be true.
They built up that narrative of like, this is the everything game.
Yeah, and I think I may pick this game up later this year, because it was almost like, in this case, like the reviews for this game were like the second the game came out and like the days after, like that weekend following, the reviews were almost pointless because they changed so much about the game. Like they were adding fast travel points. They made the combat snappier and faster and stuff like that. So it's like, it's like the reviews were immediately
like obsolete.
Yeah, obsolete.
Which kind of sucks for the reviewers because you spend 110 hours playing this
Yeah.
game in whatever state it was, and now it's in a much better state. Like, damn, like I kind of waste my time.
Yeah, and
Doing that.
that's the problem with like games nowadays is like they're never done until it's actually the release date, and you get that nice day one patch. And some developers
Mhm.
will like if they give the game out like a week or two early, they'll say, "Hey, this is the patch," and they'll go ahead and include that in with the game, so that way they have a pretty good idea of what the game's going to be like on launch. But
Yeah.
I don't know, like in this case, like obviously the sales are crazy, and I'm sure it's above. I think on like Sunday or Saturday, like 2 days after the game came out, like I think it had just hit its like peak concurrent over on Steam,
Wow.
which is pretty crazy considering all the people all the reviews are out there and people are either loving it or not loving it as much, or there's a case where someone's like, oh, after like 20 hours, then I finally understood the game and whatever. And like in a game that's 100 hours long, like 20 hours is I guess pretty small in comparison to like what the game could be and
Yeah.
the amount of time you
We can
play.
get out of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Versus like, if you're playing a Resident Evil 9 and the game's only 10 hours long and you're like, oh, it took 6 hours for it to get good. It's like, well, most of that game isn't good.
Most of it. Most of it.
But in the case like this, like the game was already like the game sold extremely well or is
Mhm.
selling extremely well. It would almost been better just to have no reviews at all at launch and just
I mean, like a Silk Song situation, like
yeah,
just let the hype do its thing, and it's almost like they use the reviewers as like beta testers
yeah, kind
for
of.
what they should add to the game. Like why were they waiting? Like why did they patch in fast travel points to the main hub city on day one? Like why was that not in the game earlier?
Well, I think that happened like a day after, so they were like already prepared. But they must have known that because there's no way they could have turned around and did something like that. I mean, maybe they could. I don't know, but yeah,
Mhm.
there was well, no, it was day one because I remember reviewers were talking about where they were talking about like,
Oh,
oh, that
this
would
is
have
a different
been
game.
yeah, that would have been nice to have that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah. I
I want to play it just because it is like a big tentpole game, I guess, in the
Mhm.
games industry, and this is kind of what everybody's talking about right now. Um, but I may wait. I thought about it over the weekend for a second, and I was like,
You wavered a little bit.
I wavered a little bit. Uh, but yeah, I may wait just to see what other updates come out, and then if it
Yeah.
ever goes on sale or something like that, maybe I'll dive in. But the console, it's also the console thing too. Like I need to hear more about that too.
Mhm. Need to see some reviews for console.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get this one. It just seems way too big and too complicated, and I feel like if I play it for 10 hours and then put it down for a little bit and come back, it's gonna be impossible to pick up with how
yeah,
convoluted these controls seem. And, like, it sounds like it does a lot, but doesn't nail any particular thing. Like, it has the sky islands, it has the diving, it has the dragon riding and the aerial combat, and,
mhm,
like, the what looks really cool, like, on the ground combat, but from the reviews I've read, like, it doesn't nail those things. Like, it doesn't it's not a master of any of those things.
yeah.
So,
I mean, like right
I
now,
don't know.
there's 0 Xbox reviews, and there's 2 on Metacritic,
Mhm.
and let's see, and one's a 90 from PlayStation Universe, PlayStation game, and then the other one is another one, but they gave it a 65. So it's
Okay,
like literally just 2 ends of the spectrum. So who knows?
gotcha.
So yeah, I think it's definitely gonna be a wait and see for me. I don't, dude. I've been playing so much stuff this year. Like let me I tweeted out earlier, but like this is just this year on the Switch too. So Star Wars Outlaws, I finished it. Little Nightmares 3, I finished it. Final Fantasy X, I am basically on the last fight. I'm
Mhm.
still debating if I want to go and just do everything, get all the Aeons, all the weapons, or if I just want to finish the game. Um, Dispatch, I finished. Animal Crossing, I played
Jesus.
for a few hours after that update came out. Final Fantasy 7 Remake, I finished that game. Reanimal, I finished it. Dragon Quest 7 Reimagine, I finished. Neva, I finished. I've started the DLC, they're the prologue DLC for that. Requiem I've finished. Pokemon Fire Red I've started. Resident Evil 7 I finished. RE8 I've started, and then Pokemon Pocopia I've finished the main story, and I'm over 70 hours in. So I have put in the work and put in the hours this year.
God, man, you got a second full-time job right now.
Basically, yeah, it's insane.
Man,
I started thinking about that the other day, and I was like, I have played a lot of stuff. And I think that I started thinking about that whenever the YouTuber people were like bitching about nothing being playable on Nintendo right now.
no directs and all that.
And
kind
I'm
of
just
stuff.
like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, I'm drowning in games. Not even drowning. Like I feel like I'm good. Like I play the game and then I play the next one that's coming out. Like I'm probably gonna pick up Kenna this week. Like that one. Like I'm excited to play that on the Switch too.
They come out this week?
Yeah, they announced it. It comes out on the 26th.
Oh shoot, nice. I thought it was the 31st.
I'm pretty sure.
No, you're right. 31st is South Midnight.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I don't know if I'll get that one, but
yeah, I won't get it, but I'll probably pick up Kena.
Yeah.
Play that one. And then maybe pick up the sequel later this year.
Yeah.
On PS5. Dude, yeah, it's like I know a lot of the stuff is older games that are coming over, but there's still that wow factor of being able to play these games portably, even though like you're not, you're playing them on TV.
I'm not even playing most of it portably. I played Pokemon here and there, portably, but yeah, it's
just nice. It's nice having it all in one place.
And that's the thing too. It's like PlayStation, like I really haven't picked up in a long time, and Xbox is pretty much my Dragon Ball Z Fighters machine at the moment that I usually play every Saturday. But even then, like we were my buddy was over and we were getting ready to come downstairs and play, and Kellen's kind of gotten into Roblox here recently.
Oh God.
Yeah. Which I've already had a conversation with Brittany. I was like, well, because that's where like the weirdos like to hang out.
Dude, you better be careful.
Yeah. Well, I told him, I was like, he's like, no voice chat. I was like, you're only playing with like your friend. Like,
just put on Fortnite, man. Just
he said he didn't like the season. Right. He tried it. He tried it like that first day it came out, and he said he didn't care for it.
Wow.
So I don't know.
Huh.
And even my wife Brittany, she was texting you the other day about the season, about the super sweaty behavior that's going on right now.
Yeah, I think it's just sweatier right now because it's a new season and that rivalry system really getting people worked up.
That's not a new system. Like that was kind of already in the game,
like in the previous one,
right? Like it was like you can go to like the billboards or something, and
yeah,
I don't think you could choose.
It was persistent.
Yeah,
I don't think it was persistent between games.
Yeah, because I remember being something like that, and I always found it annoying because I'm like, oh, I just want to loot, man.
Yeah, just want to do my thing.
Yeah,
not anymore.
No, super sweat fest. So yeah, played a lot of stuff. Yeah, I probably will end up passing on Crimson Desert myself. I don't know, unless it goes like on a crazy sale or something like that.
Switch too.
God, that's the rumor, but I don't know, man.
No way, man.
If it doesn't run well on PlayStation 5 and Xbox,
well, I wonder how it runs on Series S.
Yeah,
probably not good.
Yeah, but if it's not running good on Xbox, like the base Xbox, there's no way.
There's no chance for.
Although there's DLSS going on, so like maybe that's more future proof than we give it credit for. Because they can basically, the way I understand that it works, like they can basically make it look like it's 360p, 480, whatever, and then they can use DLSS to boost it up to 4K or whatever. So maybe it's possible there, but still, like it's still, I don't know. We'll wait and see.
Yeah,
still so much stuff to play. Moving on, Xbox announced their partner showcase for the 26th.
What are they showing off? I don't think I saw this.
Yeah, let me pull up their Twitter real quick. Yeah, it's March 26th, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They are showing off updates for Stranger Than Heaven, The Expanse, Osiris Reborn, Stalker 2. I assume that's DLC. New reveals and more. I think I heard something was mentioned. Someone mentioned maybe something Halo is going to be there.
Something
Which
Halo.
it could be updates to.
Why would they not lead with that though?
Yeah, we'll see. So,
yeah, Stranger Than Heaven, Stalker 2, The Expanse. Okay. I mean, I'll wait. Is that this week? Okay, yeah, this Thursday.
yeah, it's on a Thursday.
Nice. Oh man, I'll tune in for that.
Yeah,
have it on in the background.
Yeah, should be cool. Hopefully we get some good stuff. I mean, we still need like updates to a Gears of War release date, or like looking at that again, like an actual proper look at that game. Do we don't have a release date for Halo yet?
Oh, nothing for Halo.
But
not
we need
not a release date
Halo.
for Fable either.
Yeah, Fable. I think I'm okay with seeing Fable for now, since we just got a pretty good look at it in January. Unless they had a release date, that would be cool. But yeah, so it's exciting.
Yeah, I mean,
it's no Nintendo Direct. Oh,
yeah, no Direct, of course.
Anything but a Direct.
I don't think we'll get a Direct. I think we will get a release date for Fire Emblem this week.
Yeah,
because that was shown off in like their like, here's what you can play on Switch 2 games. And they show like Requiem and Pragmata, like a bunch of games that have release dates, and Fire Emblem was in there. So I think they'll announce that one soon.
Well, I think Nate the Hate said he's going to have a podcast this week, maybe, or they're recording this week. I have a feeling that we're going to get one more partner direct or showcase before.
You think so?
I think we're not going to get one until like May or June. I really do. I just feel like
in April.
We're
almost in April. So.
Yeah, and like Mario comes out this week, so I know it's a re-release DLC, whatever. But it's a big deal to them because it's their Mario game for, the movie, and the movie's next week. So,
right, and then,
so I would say anytime after, like maybe like 2 or 3 weeks from now. I think anytime after that. I mean, it's direct watch, but yeah, I just think they have too much going on. Pocopia is selling extremely well, so like, I mean, they're swimming in bucks right now with that game. Tamagotchi Life is also going to, I think, do pretty darn well for them.
I don't know. Well, coming off of Pocopia though, it's gonna be really hard to live up. But it's also different because that one's almost like a simulator game.
Yeah,
like a dating simulator, or just put a bunch of people and see what happens.
See what happens. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a different type of like cozy game, I guess.
But I think that game will still sell.
Yeah.
Like a couple million copies as well. And then we should be getting next week. Do we get financial updates?
No, we won't get them until May.
Oh, in May. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It'll be for till March 31st sales.
The year ended March 31st. Okay. So it'll be like a full year.
Gotcha. Yeah. I'm very curious to see what stuff is sold.
I'm worried about Prime 4. I think I don't know if we're getting a Prime 5.
We'll see. Because I think, did Nintendo confirm it? I think someone confirmed that between the two, the reason, because they only ever show games that, once they've hit 1 million, they'll show an update. And Metro Prime 4 was not at the latest one. But that's
between the two versions.
But between the two versions, it probably sold.
I think they said like 1.6 or something like that. 1.5, 1.6.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just ready for I'm ready for the Super Metroid remake, which I think that'll come out within the next 2 years.
Yeah. That or like a Dread 2. Like just kind of do the proper.
Yeah, whatever Mercury Steam wants to do.
Yeah, I mean, if the game sold well enough, I mean, we could still get a Prime 5, and I think Nintendo knew too. It's like, okay, with switching back to retro, like, they had to work with what they had to work with. Like, Nintendo wasn't going to let them completely start from scrap. They had to use what was already kind of the foundation that was there, and they kind of just had to go off of it. So maybe they'll give us a Prime 5 and let retro do it properly. But man, who knows?
Yeah, who knows? And it might be 5 years away anyways. So it's just, That's
Yeah,
too
that's
far away to even think about.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, and then our last story. This is some reports that indicate that a revised Switch 2 is coming to Europe specifically. Nothing crazy. It's just complying with their laws over there about
Mhm.
being able to use a replaceable battery.
Yeah.
Just making it easier for batteries to be replaced on the Switch 2.
I mean,
So
I think it's good.
should just be a thing in general. Like I feel like you should be able to do it pretty easily. Like I think even Apple for like they were notoriously difficult to open up and actually replace them yourselves. But I think as time has gone, it's much easier to
Well, didn't this
get
didn't
into
this
it.
kind of start because there was some sort of like leaked communication inside of Apple that essentially stated that they built their batteries to only last 2 years so that people had to replace their iPhones frequently. And because of that, the EU stepped in and said that you have to allow users to change out their batteries pretty easily.
Yeah, I want to say that was like 4 or 5 years ago
Yeah.
when they were
It's like back in
talking about that. But that would kind of coincides with because you would have like a significant slowdown as well for your phone where it's
Mhm.
like
Maybe that's what it was. Yes. Yeah,
it's,
just
it's
like
a
yeah.
little it's a little bit fishy that all of a sudden I'm only 2 generations behind. But my phone is acting like a '97 Mac. It's like what are we doing here?
Yeah, seriously. It's like I don't have that much stuff on my phone.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think that's a good thing.
Mhm.
And especially with like the Switch 2's battery is
It's
not
not great.
great. Like Kellen was
Pocopia
sitting
drains
there.
it.
I was working the other day, and Kellen was playing Pocopia for like maybe like 45 minutes to an hour, and like the battery was down to like 15%.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
not good at all. And especially with like last week, we got the announcement of the handheld boost for Switch 2 or Switch 1 games that would
Mhm.
go from dock, basically being in dock mode, but handheld to get that boost. Like that's going to also significantly drain your battery as well
Yeah.
if you're using that. Which then can lead to lowering your battery life in general. To
Like
need a
the
replacement.
capacity of the battery. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it's a good thing
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely consumer friendly,
for sure.
which is good. Even if Nintendo has to do some sort of revision, I'm sure they'll. I mean, do you think they'll put this out in the U.S. as well, or do you think it'll be specific to Europe? I feel like they would just get ahead of
If they have to do it, if it's a law
regulations.
for them to sell it in Europe, I think they'll just go ahead and do it now, and then whenever they do their inevitable OLED model or
Mhm.
revised version of the Switch 2, the Switch 2 Pro, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
I think they'll probably make that change then. But
Yeah, probably.
yeah, I don't see them doing that in the US if it's not required for them.
Mhm.
They're suing the US government, so they
Oh shit!
don't want to help us out at all.
I wonder how that's gonna go.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they did delay U.S. pre-orders because of the tariff situation, and they
Yeah.
cited that as one of the pieces of evidence for how it's impacted them. But yeah, we'll see.
I mean, I guess you could also argue in like if you're in favor of the U.S. government, it's like, did it really impact you? Because like you have a record-breaking console right now, so it's like, did it really? Or are we just kind of
Yeah, like even if you had to do price increases on the accessories,
like it didn't really change much? People
didn't change too much.
are still, yeah, it's still
That was a
selling
wild
incredibly well.
time though.
Yeah, I'm curious. Do you think by May it'll be over 20 million? The Switch 2?
Yeah, like by the May results.
Yeah, by the next
Like
time we
through
get an update
through
financial.
March. I think so. I think with this Pocopia boost, I think it'll be it.
Still, I think it was still sold, even sold out on their own website, like Nintendo's own website the other day. So
That's
it's like,
nuts.
man, this thing is like a true system seller. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, I think it's the first true system seller aside from Mario Kart.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Like Donkey Kong, I don't think was truly a system seller. I think that's just like a core audience is gonna pick that up.
Yeah,
Seller.
your core.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder what that game will be. It was at what, 3.5 million at the last quarter,
Or was it up to 4 or
or
5?
was it 4? I can't remember.
I thought it sold 3 million out the jump,
Okay,
and then it was up another million maybe in Q4.
I bet it'll be over 6 by
think it'll hit.
next quarter.
I think it'll hit 10 million lifetime, but won't go beyond that.
Yeah,
Won't hit 20.
I wonder if we get any like significant DLC for that game, like proper.
I don't think we will. I think that team is like probably
Moved
on
on.
to helping with 3D Mario or
And they also kind of like shot themselves in the foot too. It's like they charge 20 for
pretty
that-
mediocre
that-
DLC.
yeah, that, and then it's like, what are you gonna charge another 20 for proper DLC? And it's like, what if that is like a significant, piece of content, and then you're comparing it to that, and you're like, man, like, y'all could have just put this for free.
Yeah,
or
easily could have been like a free update. Built a lot of goodwill with the player base,
Yeah.
but I think they're learning.
Yeah, I mean, I was definitely like, I bought the Kirby stuff. I bought DK. Like I jumped in just because I was like, oh, it's exciting, it's new. But yeah, now like I'm like Mario, I have no interest in it at all. Stop. No, you're gonna get it.
The challenges look kind of fun. We'll see. We'll see how fleshed out it is. But like, if it's mostly multiplayer stuff, I don't care. And I think it's
Right.
mostly multiplayer stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spend $20 so I can do a complete a course in a minute. All right, complete a course in 40 seconds.
Yeah.
All right, now do it and collect 2 apples. It's like,
Do they have like a leaderboard? Like, cause that would be.
I
more
don't think so.
fun. Like something like oh gosh, what was the game? The NES.
Oh, NES World Championship.
Yeah, that one. Like that was pretty fun for a few weeks.
That was fun.
I need to go back in there and play some more.
What was it? Was it
That's
the
fun.
Zelda one? No, it was the Mario one.
It was the Metroid one. We were trying to like do like the little pixel perfect jump to grab like one of the items. Such a cool game. Like that was such a cool game.
Yeah.
We need like a 3D version, like Ocarina of Time, and I know that would be like a lot more involved to do that, but like something, like how fast can you, like in Ocarina of Time, in the Fire Temple, like how fast can you run up that little cliff to get the megaton hammer with, with the fire rounds? Like how fast can you do that? Like stuff like that would be
really cool. Like N64 era 3D games, like Mario 64. You could do like Metroid Prime 1.
Yeah. That'd be a lot of fun.
That would be cool. That's a good idea.
We'll see. Anything's possible in Nintendo. Like they just do such quirky things.
Yeah.
And it either hits or it doesn't.
But they're always trying something new.
They're always trying. Like Dragon Drive. I mean,
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Like that was literally a moment in time.
It was a very small moment in time.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's. Yeah, I'd be very curious what the player count is on that game. Interesting game.
One quick item to note here. Normally on Mondays, Nintendo adds new music to their music app. They have not this week.
Interesting.
So that might mean, I don't know, some news.
It's direct time, baby.
Buckle up, baby.
Buckle up. Well, I mean, we would normally get it on Wednesday or Thursday. So, I mean,
yeah. I don't believe it at all, but we'll see.
No. I've no longer have the hopium.
And like, I don't.
Or the copium.
I don't need it.
Yeah. I'm good. We got Kenna coming out this week. Mario's this week. Pragmatas in a few weeks on the 17th. So that's gonna be a day one for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a lot of stuff.
Oh, and then Vampire Crawlers. Wait.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Vampire Crawlers. I'm really excited for that one. That's coming to Switch.
What did that come out?
April, I think.
Oh, it's
Or is it later this month?
Is Slay the Spire 2 out on the Switch too, or is it just PC right now?
Just PC.
Because it's in early access. Okay,
yeah. But that one's apparently really, really good too.
I mean, breaking records.
Yeah.
Not records, but 250,000 concurrents or something like that. Crazy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Vampire Crawlers, April 21st.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, there's so much to play. It's ridiculous. Replace comes out April 14th. Soros comes out April 30th. Do you plan on picking that one up?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Hey, Snaps.
We'll see.
I'll answer in a second, okay?
Yeah, we'll see about that one.
Anything else in April?
No. After that, it's May is Forza Horizon 6.
Indiana Jones on Switch 2.
Yeah, Switch 2 for that.
I think Mina the Hollower is May.
I think it still just says spring. We haven't got a proper release date, but we do in June. We do have
the PlayStation event.
No, I think it was still just they're just showing it off.
What?
Adventures of Elliot comes out June 18th.
June 18th. Okay.
We didn't talk about it in the news, but whenever GDC was happening, Elden Ring was looking a lot better on the Switch too. Like it was like drastically better. You plan on picking that up for the Switch too?
Yeah, I'll pick it up.
Yeah, I think
I don't know if I'll play through it again, but gotta pick it up for the moment, you know.
Yeah. The Dust Bloods, we still need to get a release date for that game.
Yeah, so I guess we do need a direct for.
Here we go. Well, I guess we do need a direct. Nintendo is dying.
No games.
There's no games there.
But like Splatoon Raiders, Fortune's Weave, Dust Bloods. I think those are the main three that we need.
Yeah.
Days for.
We need it.
We need
Nintendo needs.
We need games.
That's so funny, dude. That's so funny. All right. Well, anything else you want to talk about before we get out of here?
That's all I got. If anyone has like any cool Pocopia builds,
yes,
please share them with us on
tweet it at us or
tweet it at us. Gaming WT Bros on X, our Twitter.
I love a good inspiration.
Yeah, we need some inspiration.
Yeah. God, what a game, dude! I can't
can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah, like I had a dream last night that one of my Pokemon, I think, evolved. I can't remember which one it was, but
they can do that.
Yeah, that would be insane.
That'd be nuts.
I'm just glad like there isn't shiny hunting in this game because that would be like another 40 hours of.
Yeah, well, there can't be, right? Because like you can only get the Pokemon one time.
Yeah.
So you'd have to like reset.
Because I don't even think it's in the code at all. So it's like I wouldn't even like
not even a thought.
Yeah, because they could have like if they wanted to, they could have I guess had like one Pokemon be like a shiny like
an obligatory shiny.
Yeah, like maybe like Gyarados would have been a cool shiny, like the red Gyarados. That's pretty iconic.
Yeah. It would be cool to have like multiple of the same Pokemon and just have an entire like Dream Island filled with Charmanders just going to work.
Just factoring it up. Sweatshop. I guess like Pikachu maybe. But that's not even the right color. Yeah.
I mean, that's like the same thing as Tangrowth having
or like Moslax, like just,
Moslax.
yeah. I kind of wish there was more of like that stuff, I guess.
I mean,
But
there's
I
a
don't know.
good
It's
amount of it.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think, yeah, like interesting about DLC and just adding Pokemon here and there. But like then you could, we're still missing 4 cities or towns from Kanto, so they could always like throw that in at some
Right.
point. Like, oh, there's something opened up, and yeah,
Yeah, it would be so easy just to add in new
yeah, it's like endless, like really endless
new items.
possibilities.
Like it would have no ties to the story. Like you just unlock it after you finish the main game.
Yeah, or it just unlocks. Like it could be an easy, like, if you haven't beaten the story, hey, it's like something happened and there's a whole nother biome for you to access and
Yeah.
and,
Like
and
you
do
can go
whatever
here,
story.
maybe you don't unlock anything for your toolkit, but
Yeah,
there's a new set of like 50 Pokemon that you can build habitats
yeah,
for.
even if you don't get like a new like ability or anything like that,
Right.
but they could.
Could. I think they will.
Or just like I wouldn't say a variant because
I'd pay for it.
Oh, for sure.
I'd pay
Yeah.
$30.
Yeah. Oh man.
Well, let me build out my my towns first. Though I'm still on
Job's not
work
done.
with it. Job's never done, dude.
No, it's not done. All right, guys. Well, I think we'll stop here because I think we could probably talk about Pokopia for like another 20, 30 minutes, but we won't do that to you until next week when we're talking more about Pokopia. So we hope like everyone enjoys their week and just enjoy gaming in general. Like we said, there's so much to play. If you're playing through Crimson Desert, let us know how it is, how it plays. I did tweet out like on I think Thursday when it came out. I was asking people. I think most everyone that did comment, they were like, "It's running like shit." So we'll see on consoles. Yeah. So yeah, let us know about that and review us on your favorite podcasting platform of choice. That's greatly appreciated. And